Took this trade in the I period. I was letting it creep up a little bit. I was looking for that about 265 towards the top of that node. You can see I had an alert there. I was just kind of waiting for it. But I decided to go in right there. It started dying out. And then I got my targets or my orders way down towards the bottom there, just in case it started to really pick up speed like we did yesterday. It was kind of looking the same on a 4H chart. But then I'm looking at the H low. That's the first sign that we're gonna, it's gonna work. And I'm also looking in that area that I have highlighted, even around the bottom of the C period there, just to make sure we don't get too much of a bounce out of that area. This trade sped up about 3 times. This is a good example of, I was kind of planning. You can see I got one order in there. It's about 250, the area that I was looking at. I wanted to front run that, the red line, which is that high. I'm sorry, the low there, basically where the arrow's at. But in this trade, it looked a lot like yesterday. So I was kind of, I was planning for it, but it didn't really pick up. And if you would have held on to this, it did make it down basically where that second order's at. But it would have taken it all away from me if you didn't, get out of it there. So like I said yesterday, I'm not usually looking for those big, huge moves like yesterday. That yellow line is the RTH VWAP, so I want to keep an eye on that. And the way things are setting up, I thought there would be a bounce off that where I could get out and then possibly, get in the next time session, or even in this time session if it looked right. So right here, I'm watching that to make sure we can get past that H. Because even at this point, you could pull out of there and, try to move higher. And this first one, it gets to about 35 ticks, I believe, and I go ahead and take it. It just started to, if it would have broke on that H period, I feel like it would have went right to my target. And when it doesn't, I feel like it's just kind of creeping down there, so I take it. Bringing down some stops just to get ready in case it snaps back on me. Right here, I kind of felt like it should have went all the way, and when it didn't, I just started, protecting this one this one contract here. We take that, move the stop back up. Now I'm looking at that. Even though I don't have the orders there, I'm looking at that RTH VWAP. So I'm just kind of letting that other order sit down there, because I'm definitely, yesterday is on my mind whether whether we're going to have another drop like that. So I just wanted to have the order out of the way just in case. This one, it's just moving so slow. And I actually already had a 40 tick trade. I took half of it at the 40 ticks and let the other half ride, and it took back the whole 40 ticks on me. So I'm not really in the mood to give back my 40 ticks this time. So I mark that out. Right there, we're hitting that RTH VWAP, and it looks like a little reaction to it. So I bring that stop down, and it takes me out right there for the 40 ticks. Like I said, it does move down again, but then it would have taken it all back. So I'm happy with the 35 and 40 ticks on that one.